What's up guys, it's Breeze Gaming TV here. I'm glad to be back here with another video. In this video I'm gonna talk about a question that I got on my DMs via Twitter. I also get this question sometimes on my stream, not that much, but it's enough to like sparkle me like, hey, I should make a small video about that. And by the way, those who newly subscribe to me, well, welcome. I make videos not too often, but that's because I have so much like recycled videos that are old in this channel, and I might revamp them in the future because some what I made like they were really bad and I wasn't a really good player back then. I didn't understand the game. I'm getting back to it. So welcome back those who were my day ones, and welcome to the new subscribers. So let's talk about a few things before we hop into a server into the game, right here, before talking about like routine. The question is, how come I'm not consistent? Flat on, how come I'm not consistent? The second question, I'm sorry if I'm looking at the second monitor because I wrote my Google Doc here. So the first question is, how come I'm not always so consistent? And two, how come one day I feel like I'm invincible with the AWP and the other days I'm not? And sometimes I'm good with the rifle, I'm not pistol. Okay, so it's the same thing here, okay? So first thing, being consistent doesn't mean like just being on the server, like being in game and like being consistent on server. It's also outside of when you're playing. So if you notice here, I'm wearing a tracksuit or windbreaker, however you call it, right? It's summer here, so that means that we can easily be 30 degrees Celsius or over 90 degrees Fahrenheit here. It's freaking hot in summer, but I still wear a long sleeve. The reason why I'm wearing this is because, well, it's a dry fit, so it actually takes my sweat away. But the reason number two is because it gets really cold here in winter, so it gets down to minus 30 degrees like Celsius, so like minus 22 Fahrenheit. It's cold here, so I'm used to wearing like 6 months to 7 months a year. I'm wearing long sleeves. So if I do on winter, I want to do it in summer too. The reason number two why I'm doing this as well is because it slides. So like I'll never be stuck on my mouse pad because I play with my whole forearm on my desk on the mouse pad. So like when I'm flicking stuff like that, I'm always consistent year round. I'm sweating underneath. It's gross. Don't get me wrong, it's gross, but at least I can hit my shots. I'd rather hit my shots and sweat. I don't care if I'm sweating. I can take a shower after I play. It's fine, but I don't want to miss my shot. So one is to be consistent outside of the game. You gotta be everything has to be the same. Your sitting position. Are you normally like more head down, backwards on a chair, or more head front, or are you sitting more on a slight angle to the left or right? Some people play differently. Some people sit differently. Just make sure that every time you sit on your chair, you're consistent. Is your keyboard placed the same way? Is your mouse placement the same way? Is your forearm, your wrist, however you're playing the game? You got to be consistent with your setup before you even jump in the server. So now let's jump into the server. So first thing, be consistent offline. I'll call it offline, right? Like you're not online yet, you're offline. So be consistent with your positioning when you're actually sitting down your chair. Is your chair too high, too low? Fix it. You know, everything has to be impeccable. You have to make sure that you're comfortable, and it's the same way that you play every day. As close as it is, 99% of the time when you come in and sit on your chair, you got to make sure that it's 99% the same way as you did yesterday. No deviations. Try to be as close as perfect as possible. The second thing you should really do is set a warm-up routine. And I'm telling you, you need to be consistent with the warm-up routine. You could have a day off, 2 days off, 3 days off. It doesn't matter how many days off you want to take off, but you have to put work if you want to be consistent in the game. If you're serious about this game and you want to go to the higher upper levels, it doesn't matter if you're playing matchmaking, you want to hit a global, face it, you want to hit level 10, or ESEA, you want to hit A+, you have to set a warm-up routine. It's same thing. It's esports. It's same thing as playing a sport. If you want to be good at playing football or soccer or basketball or tennis, whatever you want to play, you have to practice. You're not going to hit your shots all the time in basketball if you don't practice how you shoot and your mechanics. It's the same thing here. So the first thing I like to do when I come on my computer, I get on my computer, is to jump on aimbots by Litigo. All right. This is the number one thing I do. I'm an opper. I used to rifle, now I'm back to being an opper, okay? And I still also come on the server, on this map, and I still practice my rifle. Being a successful opper means that you also have to be good at everything else, alright? So, this is my routine, personal routine, tens Tens used to do this, and other people actually do this too. But I just close the 3 walls and close the last one, and then I jump up here and then I shoot people. Right? What this does, it practices my horizontal flicks, my diagonal flicks, and my vertical flicks. So vertical, right? Vertical, 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 horizontal, diagonal, horizontal, horizontal, horizontal. You know, so you're actually moving around, like, right? As opposed to if I'm here, all I do is horizontal flicks, right? Like, I'm not saying this is not good, but I do both of them. So I'll jump in a server and I'll do like, you know, like moving, killing bots, right? Left and right. That's what the first thing I do. You know, get 100 kills here with the AK. 100 kills goes really fast when you're really good at this. I'm sorry. I can't multitask. I can't talk and shoot at the same time. But you get what I'm trying to do, right? Moving, counter-strafe, kill, counter-strafe, kill, right? So let's say you do 100 of these. And then after I crouch and I do 200 of these. Trust me, time passes really fast when you do these. And also, like, by crouching and doing this, this is way harder than the other thing, right? So, right? So you do 200 of this. So 100 normal, just like counter-strafing and shooting. You can burst, you can tap. It's up to you. I like bursting because it's more realistic. You know, in the real map situation, you're going to be doing this. And then this, 200 kills. Right? And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the AWP. And one thing I do is single scope and then left flick 5 times. Okay? So I'll do this. 1, that doesn't count. 1, then 2, then oops. 3, then 4, let's say 5. All right? Then 5 right horizontal flicks. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops, I was so cocky. 5, right? And then I do double clicks and then left clicks 5 times. 1, 2, 3. Oop, that was 3, 4, 5. Then double scope, then right flicks. 1, 2, 3. Not 3. Let's try to get a 3. 4. That's not 4. 4. Then, oh, come on. 5. Alright. So that's a small thing to start. So 100 tapping away and bursting away like this. So 100, 200 crouch in here. And then just do 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Okay? If you're a pure rifler, continue doing more. But I'm an AWPer, so when I get a feel of my aim and everything, the next thing I'm gonna do is jump into a deathmatch server. I get it. Deathmatching is boring. It sucks. People shoot you from behind. The trick is put your volume to nothing. Put your volume to 0. I put mine to 0.01 because I still like a little bit of game sounds, a little bit, right? And here, what you do here is you practice all guns, right? Because it's you know, it's a multi-purpose server, so you're gonna be having it's gonna rotate. So like you see, like 9 seconds, it's gonna change to all weapons on headshot only. So spend like 40 minutes here if you can. Now it's headshot only, right? So that's it. And you spend, like I said, try to spend like 40 minutes here doing some free-for-all death matches. And like, because you need 40 minutes. Why? Because this server, it's a multi-config, right? Because you're gonna practice some pistols, some rifles, some headshots only, and you're gonna practice a lot of other guns as well. So I'm just gonna do a little demo real quick. Like I said, I'm not really good at the multitasking, talking and actually trying to kill at the same time. But this is my routine right now. Oh, I'm still 67 from this server. That's kind of cool. Headshot only. So yeah, so this is really good for you. Like I'm pretty sure like everywhere you go, like in every region you play in, like NA or Europe, you're gonna have a DM server that's gonna allow you to do these kind of things. So there's no excuse really. Like when people say like, oh, I don't like warming up, or I don't warm up, I just jump in a pug right away, honestly, that could hinder your performance long term. No lie, bro. So I would really take your time, go with the basics. Honestly, what I did right after this ESEA season was done, all I did was for a whole week just work on my mechanics and just did my warm-up routines like just 2 times longer, right? And I didn't even play any pugs. All I did was just warm up, just make sure I'm ready. And then once I got myself a new team, then I knew I was ready to, you know, actually pug, scrim, and all that, right? So yeah, yeah, that's it. That's my warm-up routine here. I'm just gonna get like one more kill and then I'm gonna exit this, and then gonna make a little conclusion. Oh gosh, can I get a kill? There you go. So yeah, that is my warm-up routine. So let me take everything back, okay? How to be consistent? Well, sit consistently. If you're gonna be on your chair, make sure your elbows are the same place, your forearms the same place, your arms the same place. When you sit, it's the same height for your chair, not too low, not too high. Make sure that you are like establishing a warm-up routine, aimbots, death matches, whatever you like. Just make sure that you do that you do that same routine multiple times a week and go back to it. It's boring, but actually I just enjoy it because I just put my the sound down and I put my music really loud, and that's it. Just make sure that you're doing all these things and you're going to notice quick results to your aim. I mean quick. In a week, in 2 weeks, you're gonna notice that your mechanics, your aiming mechanics, is gonna be so much better. Game sense, I can't talk about that. Anyway, that was all for today. I wish that this video was shorter, but it was kind of long. Have a good day, guys. Take care. How do I stop this thing again? I forgot my binds. Awkward.